Hey guys, today we're going to talk about the Osotek H200 Pro Plus wet and dry vacuum cleaner, which might be the lowest profile wet and dry vacuum that I've seen. Let's find out more. Before we start, this is a sponsored review. Osotek did send me this product for free. However, they did not tell me what to say or what not to say. Matter of fact, they didn't even see the script before shooting this video. So my review, despite it being sponsored, remains objective and unbiased. The most striking thing when you look at the Osotek H200 Pro Plus is its design. Beyond the fact that it has, in my opinion, a very nice and sleek design, it's striking how flat it is. The cleaning head has a low profile, but more importantly, the body of the machine is very flat rather than round, which you find in most, if not all, wet and dry vacuum cleaners. And this gives the Osotek H200 Pro Plus a very distinct advantage. It has a clearance of 10.5 centimeters only, which I think is the lowest I've seen of any wet and dry vacuum, which are typically around 14 centimeters, give or take a centimeter or two. And this gives the Osotek much more versatility in going under furniture, much more than almost any wet and dry vacuum out there. And as you can see here, it's able to go under furniture that are impossible to go under with other wet and dry vacuums. Another notable thing about the Osotek H200 Pro Plus is that it does hot water brush cleaning at 100 degrees Celsius and the drying of the brush roll at 66 degrees Celsius, and we'll test those claims on the cleaning tests later in the review. It has 3 cleaning modes: standard, turbo, and suction. Here it's a bit surprising that they do not have an automatic cleaning mode, which most wet and dry vacuums today have. Now for me, in practical terms, the real value of an automatic mode is just to conserve battery or give you more battery life, because this allows the machine to run at lower power and only kick into higher power when needed, more so than the value of that extra power, because typically speaking, the standard power is more than enough for most dry messes out there, whether it's crumbs or whatever it is on the floor. And if I need more power, it's not the suction power, but rather I need more brush rotation and more water being dispensed on the floor, because typically with wet and dry vacuums, I'm trying to tackle dry stains, and with dry stains, the sensors don't usually detect that stain or that mess, and therefore they do not kick the machine into higher power. And in those cases, I would manually change the mode to go into turbo mode, so I have more scrubbing power and more water being dispensed. And that's why I think there's less value in that automatic detection of auto mode, and more so in giving you more battery life. However, in the case of the Osotek H200 Pro Plus, you can get up to 40 minutes of runtime, even on standard mode, which is pretty respectable. Therefore, it's not a major deal breaker for me that there's no auto mode. If I need more power for that occasional stain, I manually trigger turbo mode. Speaking of, I'm happy to see there is actually turbo mode, and this is a mode that I think is quite important and I find missing on some of the wet and dry vacuums. So the Osotek has that turbo mode, which kicks the machine into higher power, faster brush rotation, and more water dispensed. And lastly, there's also a suction only mode, and in that mode there's no water being dispensed, but rather it's just used to suck water off of the floor. And I'm happy to say that it has true suction mode, which means there's absolutely no water being dispensed, as opposed to a lot of the wet and dry vacuums that do have suction only mode, but there's still a little bit of water being dispensed. Another thing missing in the modes is quiet mode, which many wet and dry vacuums have that, and this is where the machine is running at a lower power, therefore producing less noise. And again, personally, I've never used quiet mode. Maybe some people think it's an important mode to have, but personally, I was never in any case where I wanted slightly lower sound or noise level from the machine. So again, it missing that mode is not a major thing for me. The machine has a clean water tank with a capacity of 750 milliliters and a dirty water tank which has a capacity of 640 milliliters. There are no self-propelled wheels, so the wheels themselves are not motorized. However, it does use the rotation of the brush to propel the machine forward, so it gives you that assistance. The machine is on the heavier side of things. However, the fact that it uses that propulsion from the rotating brush to assist you in pushing it forward, it makes that weight less of an issue, and maneuvering the machine is relatively easy, especially with the cleaning head that pivots quite well. And of course, it lays flat at 180 degrees. And as I said in the introduction, one of the key benefits here is that it has a clearance of 10.5 centimeters, which makes it very easy to go under furniture, which would have been otherwise impossible with a lot, if not most, of the wet and dry vacuums out there. A nice thing here on the lay flat capabilities, it has that wheel on the body itself, so that when you are completely flat on the floor, it makes pushing the machine or rolling it much easier. You won't have the body scraping on the floor, but you're going to have that wheel assisting with that pushing and pulling motion when you are completely flat on the floor. Now let's see how it performs in the cleaning tests. Starting off with the coffee stain test, this is coffee that was dried over 12 hours. And as you can see from the first pass, it got all of the coffee out with absolutely no issue. Next up, dried ketchup stain, again over 12 hours. And this is a very tough stain to get out. This usually necessitates many passes by all wet and dry vacuums to get the stain out, but the Osotek managed to get it out with no issue, slightly better than most of the wet and dry vacuums that I tested. Next up, a fresh ketchup stain, and again, from the first pass, it gets all of the ketchup out. And lastly, milk and cereal, again, from the first pass, absolutely no issue getting all of the milk and the cereal out. This is what the brush roll looked like after all these tests, and as you can see, there's a lot of staining from the ketchup and the coffee on the brush roll, and this is all the dirty water that was collected, and as you can see, the solids were collected in this filter over here. Opening it up is interesting because you have to press a button and it easily comes out, and this is where you see all this solid that was collected. It did an excellent job at separating the solid from the liquid, and this is all the liquid poured down the sink. After that, I put the machine back on its base to run the cleaning cycle. Here you have the option of a quick cleaning cycle, which takes about 3 minutes, and a deep cleaning cycle by double pressing the cleaning button, which takes about 5 minutes. I actually ran the quick cleaning cycle because I was curious to see how effective it is. It's supposed to clean the brush roll with 100-degree water. I put that to the test, and this is where the water collects on top of this heating element, and as you can see, registered by my thermal camera, and I was actually over 100 degrees Celsius, which was very reassuring. And then this is what the brush roll looked like after the cleaning session, and as you can see, all the stains were gone completely, so that was very impressive. After that, the drying session, which lasts about an hour and a half and was fairly silent at 44 decibels, which was also quite impressive. What I found interesting about the drying session is that not only is it blowing hot air like all wet and dry vacuums do, but it's also engaging the heating element below the brush roll, which as you can see is heating up to around 80 degrees Celsius to help in the drying. And after that 90-minute drying session, the brush roll was completely 100% dry. As you can see, there was absolutely no humidity left on it. And lastly, I wanted to test the anti-hair tangle, so I put long strands of hair on the floor, and as you can see, absolutely 100% tangle-free. None of the hair were caught on the brush roll, and all of the hair was collected in the filter and the dirty water tank. So here are my thoughts on the Osotek H200 Pro Plus. I think it's a very capable machine, especially if you care about low clearance. I don't think any other wet and dry vacuum in the market can go as low as the Osotek H200 Pro Plus. I'm happy to see that it has actual true hot water cleaning, and it does a really good job in the cleaning test, but also in cleaning the brush roll. The anti-hair tangle capabilities were excellent. There were absolutely no tangled hair on the brush roll, so that is also a great thing. Now, there are a few things I wish the machine had. For starters, I wish it had an auto dispensing solution tank that automatically dispenses cleaning solution with the water. It would have been nice if it had LED lights on the cleaning head. Not a major thing, but a nice feature to have had. And lastly, it would have also been nice if it had 2 drying modes, a quick 5-minute drying mode and a slower 1.5 hour drying mode. However, on that point, I'm quite happy that the drying mode is not loud at all at around 42 decibels. It's amongst the least noisy wind dry vacuums out there. And if you have the machine drying in the same room as you still can hear it, but barely so. And if it's in another room, you can't hear it at all. So while it would have been nice to have a quick drying mode, again, it's not a deal breaker for me because it is quiet. So even at an hour and a half, since I don't really hear it, I can let it do its thing and just dry the brush roll in silence. So despite it missing some of the things that ideally I would like to see in a wet and dry vacuum, given its price point, I think it's an excellent value for money. Speaking of which, I'll put links in the description for you to check out the price at the moment you're watching this review. Matter of fact, at this time, there is a promotion by Osotek, which makes the machine a great value for money. So do check out those links to see the price at the moment you're watching this. And as always, if you like the video, please hit the like button and consider subscribing to my channel, as this encourages me to continue producing content. Until next time, cheers.